So hey guys, new recipe today, very unusual for us. We're doing a dessert. This is a simple ice cream. So it's a no churn vanilla bean ice cream. Ingredients are sitting right in front of us. This is it, 3 ingredients. You got vanilla beans, you got 2 cups of heavy cream or double cream, and then some sweetened condensed milk. A little bit about vanilla beans. There's 2 different varieties you can get online. This is considered a B grade, and that's what we're using today because it's used for baking and what have you. And then this is an A grade, so you pay a little bit more for these. They're both packaged real similarly. This one got great reviews because it was backpacked and in a airtight bottle. So they talked about the beans not being dried out and very viscous and like this. We've had these beans right here for over a year. We keep them in this jar and they stayed like these say they're gonna stay. So, and the flavor of these is great. They're very thick, they're not dried out. I'm gonna show you right now how to cut one and then to harvest the vanilla out of it. So you cut the pod all the way the length of it if you can. It's got a little curl on the end, and then you kind of open it up. A little tough to cut, so you got to kind of weasel them open once you cut it. Yeah, see all that caviar in there? So cut a little deeper so you can really see inside there. Oh yeah. Okay, and we're gonna want to open that up just a little bit more. I'm just trying not to cut all the way through the damn thing, so I can open it up for you. Oh yeah. These things are filled with vanilla. And what you're gonna do is open that up. A little messy, I apologize, but we'll get it all where it needs to go. So that one's opened up. We're gonna open this one as well. It calls for 2 pods. Again, try to get that open and filleted open. So you can take the back of your knife and scrape all this goodness out of there. You want to get as far back in here as you can. See all that? It's crazy. Okay, so start at one end. See that? Okay, that's what you're looking for. We're going to scrape another one down. And it pretty much is like a paste, so it'll stick right to your knife for when you need to use it. Because we don't need to use it now, but we want to get this prep out of the way. So you can save these empty pods, and you can make vanilla by pouring vodka on them or what have you. We've done that. We actually have one that's about a year old. It's right up here. Right here. We use Tito's, and there's vanilla bean pods in there. That's about a year, is that right, Shondale?
Yeah.
And the color is crazy good. And the aroma of this vanilla is, it is magical. Anyway, that's our story on that. These are our vanilla beans. Get yourself some, store them like that. They'll stay for a very long time and allow you to do crazy cookie stuff like this. All right, so the recipe, eventually it's gonna go in here and then go in the freezer. Because again, this is a no churn. This is just a whipped cream, basically. So we're gonna see here. What's your password? 1105.
18, yeah.
Using Shondale's phone for the recipe. Okay, so it says whip the cream, and I've actually cooled down my bowl and my whisk in the freezer, and I cooled this down too, and then poured 2 cups of cream, heavy cream, into here. So this is going into here. That dude up out of the way a little bit. Okay. All right, it says go ahead and whip until you get the mixture to a soft peak. So we were plugged in. build that up to, I'm on 3 right now. So with everything being super cold, we should get there pretty quickly. But the key is you really don't want to push this past a hard peak stage for the directions, because you'll start separating the water and the milk and fat solids. So you really want to pay attention to your viscosity as you go and read these instructions. So the first one is to get to soft peaks, and then we add in our vanilla, and then put it back, the mixer back on here, and do the same thing, adding in your condensed sweet milk in a nice even stream. So we're getting some peaks. Not a whole lot yet, but it's really because we started with cold. So that's the secret to the good whipped cream, is make sure your container's cold, your whip's cold, and your cream is cold. And you should get peaks fairly quick. Quicker than you would if you're using warm stuff. So there's a little pro tip from my mom and from Shondale, the bakers in the family, because I'm definitely not the baker. I'm the same bacon, man. It's just mixing some crap, throwing it in a container, and hoping for the best. Alright, we're kind of getting to that soft peak stage. It's still foaming just a little bit, so it hasn't really pulled together. If we're looking. Not quite. That seems like a soft peak to me. Yep, we're cutting the back of a spoon. So that's what you're looking for. The test is that. If it separates when you do that, you're in good shape. Damn, that's good. Okay, so we end with this. This is all your vanilla. Say that. Okay. One was in. We'll save those pods. Any more cream, and go ahead and put that in. So the instructions are, this is our second phase. We're on to the third. Okay, do not overwhip. This will cause the fat and water and the cream to separate. Okay. So we're going back on to high speed, and we're adding in the condensed milk as we go to form those hard peaks. So this tells you to turn on high. Go ahead and get that vanilla incorporated a little bit, and I pop my top on my condensed milk so I can stream it in there. I'm going on medium right now because I got a lot of condensed milk. I'm going to turn it up as I go. Down because it's getting kind of thick. I don't want to push it too much. We're getting some peaks. So for this, you could add blueberries, frozen blueberries, strawberries, bananas, blackberries, raspberries, kind of do your own thing. Gosh, this forever
chocolate, Heath bar.
Chocolate, yeah, Heath bars. You could do
Cookie dough, my
cookie
favorite.
dough. Yeah, Shondale's favorite is cookie dough. All right, so that's some pretty thick peaks. You seeing that? We're almost there. Check your peak again if it all pulls out with the mixer. Not quite. Pretty good peaks right there.
You could see those vanilla bean flicks in there. So it doesn't pick it up on the camera, but oh man.
Yeah, you can really see the vanilla in there. That's a pretty stiff peak right there. So we're gonna pop that dude. And I'm gonna grab a spatch from right here. So I've got some left on here. Let's go ahead and get him off there. Excuse me. So into the container next, and you're gonna let it set up in the freezer. And we've got some blueberries that are frozen down in there. We could pull those out, throw those in now if you want to do that, or you just want to do vanilla.
Let's just do vanilla.
Do vanilla, we can add fruit later.
Yeah, because we have frozen mango that we could pull out and throw in there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it. We do have a lot of frozen fruit in the freezer at all times. Easy to keep around, it's cheap, it's a good, quick way to get vitamins too, because they freeze really well, and they go in a lot of treats like this, or Shondale's morning oatmeal she makes with cinnamon and nutmeg. You're gonna heats up a little almond milk and does her steel cut oats and makes a really nice bowl. So there's a lot of different things you can use, but that's one of the things we use. All right, so let's try this. Just gotta do the finger thing when it comes to baking. That's my favorite. Wow. So it doesn't suck.
Well,
Yeah.
that vanilla bean is.
Yeah. Yeah, the vanilla bean is legit. So that's really, I mean, you're adding a nice sweetener. That condensed sweet milk is nice sweetener. It's not like it's fat-free or anything like that. It's definitely got fattening in it, but it really incorporates well in this recipe, and it's easy to use. And it's not a mess. I like that it's wet and it's not like a powdered sugar.
Look at, oh yeah, look at those vanilla flakes.
Yeah, can you see that in there?
Yes.
Cool. So I hope I got a big enough container. If I don't, we're gonna have to use another one, but I picked a sizable one because I knew I'd expand on size with that whipped cream. But we might have nailed it. Wow. There's nothing wrong with the way this looks and tastes. I gotta tell you, this is something, at this point, you could use this as a dip for fruit. You wouldn't have to go freezing it any further. You know, if there's a group of you, this and a big bowl of blueberries, strawberries, bananas stuck out for dinner at a dinner party would probably kill. What I would probably do is stick it in the freezer just for a little bit to let it keep setting up just a little, and then pull it out after like 10 minutes. That way you had a good chill on it, and let the flavor set, and then put it out and put fruit all the way around it on a big tray and let people just dip and go. Now, not in this age of COVID. You don't want a bunch of people dipping and going during COVID. It's not like you want to have a big guacamole or salsa party or dip party with COVID. But after we're all immune and we're all past this whole thing, killer idea. Anyway, right now this is just gonna be Shondale and I's fun little ice cream test. Anyway, and you saw what we put in it. 3 ingredients, very simple, right out of the cupboard, or 4 ingredients actually, I believe. It was vanilla beans, the condensed milk, and then cream. So that's just 3, isn't it? Damn, my math is bad. Need to get back out of this stuff because COVID's making me stupid. Anyway, 3 ingredient ice cream going in the freezer. This is our dessert video on that ice cream. No churn, by the way. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.